for excellence in wine tasting competitions all over the world. This is Inglenook. This is the taste that is served by more Travel Holiday Award-winning restaurants than any other California wine. This is Inglenook. This is the taste that brought a record price for a California wine in auction, over $1,000 a bottle. Discover award-winning taste. Discover Inglenook.
A big emergency meeting in Poland. Report at 11.
Chips will not be seen tonight so that we may bring you a very special program. The show you are about to see begins NBC's Get High on Yourself week. Both this special and the week that follows were inspired by a public service message, a message that marked the beginning of a new spirit in this country. In a moment, you will see that spirit grow before your very eyes.
McDonald's has always believed in the youth of America. And that's why your local McDonald's restaurants are proud to bring you the following special program as a salute to your spirit and imagination.
You make the most of what you are. To us, you really are a star at McDonald's.
We're on the lot at Paramount where we literally kidnapped Henry Winkler off the set of Happy Days to talk to us.
How are you?
I worked with you with the Special Olympics. I've seen you come out on several different campaigns for kids.
Right.
Are kids special to you?
Kids are special, but not only to me. See, they really are special to the world, except people just give that lip service. There are 62 million children in our country, and I really believe that for the most part we're disrespectful to each and every one of them. Do you know? So I see that if we give them a little encouragement and actually care about them and not talk about caring about them, their vision will become long-term, and they will reject a foreign substance that will totally screw their brain around.
How did you get involved with the Get High on Yourself campaign?
Bob Evans extorted money from my family and intimidated me into it. And plus, I believe in the project. So when he did call, actually, I thought this was a very great idea. It goes after those people not already on drugs, but those kids who will come in contact with it very soon. Perhaps this is going to be a message that is going to bypass all of the other built-up, barriers to listening. Maybe this one is going to get there. And we had a great time, everyone together. There was great respect in the room. The kids for the celebrities for the kids. Bob Evans loves to say that there were more celebrities in one place for free than he could have ever gotten in any one of his films or all of his films combined. The energy in that room was unparalleled. I mean, the rafters were shaking. We could have all gone home and to one big house as a family after that night. It was superb.
There's nobody like you. No one else has your style. Trying hard to break through. Going that extra mile. Giving life all you've got. Dreaming dreams, making plans. Shooting for your best shot. Being all that you can. And you know you'll get by. You can do it. Just by being yourself. You'll get through it. You know just what to do. You're not alone. 'Cause you're believing in you. You make the most of what you are. To us, you really are a star. At McDonald's.
You think it could work? Do you think that the people that are 15 or 14 or 16 or 17 could take the responsibility?
I think they stand a better chance of getting the word across. You know, people our own age stand a better chance of getting the word across than somebody that's 10 years older or 20 years older.
There's different reasons why people use drugs. It could be that maybe you lost a loved one, you know, and you don't have no other way to go and no one to turn to talk to. And sometimes you might want to be with a certain crowd. They might not want to be with you. They don't want you to hang because you're not cool. You're not using drugs. You're turkey, you know. But so you figure, well, I'll just get into it a little bit, you know, and smoke a little weed and hang.
I don't know if you've ever been on a surfboard in a high wave, or if you've ever sang in front of somebody and hit a high C, or ever punched a guy out who was a bad dude in a ring, or ever been on the football field and scored a touchdown, or whatever. But that's about as high as you get.
Yeah, that's tripping.
A song was written. A commercial was made. A spirit was started. This is how it happened.
It's got to be fun. It's got to be a party. It's got to be an energy. It's got to be a spirit. I see 125 people on a stage, all together at the same time, relaxed and doing what they're doing, and singing the song, Get High on Yourself, is crazy, wonderful energy, not union label, but I see arms around kids. You're taking kids, average kids, real kids, all right, and you're putting them together with the people that they admire, which would be celebrities, sports stars, TV stars, that exemplify Get High on Yourself.
We have simply to address ourselves to the problems and the logistics. We've got to have all of our kids cast in 3 days.
Great. How many do you want to have there? 100?
100?
300.
Hey, 300. 400.
We'll take
300 to 400 just to get 50.
The day after tomorrow, I want to have 500 kids show up for an audition. No, look at. No, for the person.
I'm here just to make a 60-second commercial, a spot to get something across on drug abuse, not to make a Metro musical. We're sitting here tonight.
Hello.
We have 2 weeks. We're supposed to be on the stage in 2 weeks.
Oh, he's busy right
Now, we're professionals. You're an actress. We're producers. You have a dream. We got to make that dream. Do you think in 2 weeks you're going to get 50 or 60 celebrities and 100 kids who've never sung before? And don't answer quickly. Don't waste our time. Now, think before you answer. Do you really think we can have them show? You.
I know it.
You can be somebody. But the choice is up to you. Oh, yes, it is. When you're making up your own mind. Doing things your own way. Setting up your own style. Yeah. Yourself.
Making up your own mind, do things your own way, setting up your thing I like to say to you is that you're an example to people all across this country. The thing that you're doing today is going to have a very special meaning to many people. You see, there are a lot of kids in this country that are dying. When I said dying, I mean dying from the use of drugs. This is a campaign to try to encourage those young people to get off of drugs, to get high on life, to know what the spirit that's in them is saying.
Evans, if it has to do with kids, you got me. And if I don't have to work that night, I'll be there as long as you want me. How's that?
You have an opportunity by the way in which you conduct yourself to be an inspiration to people all across this country and the world over to get off of drugs, get high on something that's much more rewarding for you.
I just wish I could be in it. Maybe when I get back I can do something, okay? I really want to do it for the kids.
I believe in all my heart that what you're doing is worth your effort, because what you're saying to people, learn how to live, learn how to find joy in your life by being filled with love for mankind.
Well, are you kidding? I'd love to. If it has to do with kids, you just try to keep me away.
That's why I'm happy to get involved in it, because without you making a commitment, without each one of you making a commitment, in your home, in your community, by the kids that you know, in school, in church, wherever you go, you are an example to other kids. If you stand against it, you find other kids that will stand up and say no to the pusher, say no to drugs. We're saying to you to tell everyone to say no to drugs. I don't want it, I don't need it, I'm gonna get high on something greater. That's what this whole thing is about. You're an example.
They don't have knuckles, and we need something that'll hook on the pipe. Jim, can we fire that light back there and test it?
They said 3:30, but I mean, we're not going to be ready before 5 o'clock.
Yeah, this is really great. I think that all these kids getting involved, you know. I think we need that kind of thing going on constantly all over the country. We need people with that kind of, you know, with that kind of thing, that kind of attitude.
Hello, Jim.
Hi, how are you?
Kate Jackson has arrived.
You too, Kathy. Get in there.
Got Robert Hayes, taking him in to rehearse with the kids.
Carol Burnett's arrived. I just sent her to audio.
You can be somebody with a plan of your own. You can say no, and you won't be alone.
Yeah. Are the lyrics right?
You can be somebody with a plan of your own. Yes, there's one line when you're making up.
That's what I thought.
Right.
In whatever you do,
Don't kick the in.
you can be somebody, because the choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own, setting up your own style. Being yourself.
That's the one that's held.
Being yourself. Being yourself.
How many being yourself?
Three at the end.
Track 4 on playback, drums on 6, please.
Making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style.
Being yourself.
The first one, Danielle, is short.
The microphone is the right one.
With your own point of view, just by acting yourself in whatever you do.
You can be somebody, because the choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind,
doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Oh, great.
Being yourself.
Great. This is going to be a charmer, I can tell by the way. Couldn't I just say don't take drugs?
Kathy Lee, Evans has got a big problem. It's urgent. He needs to see you right now.
No, I have to record first. Okay. What do you do?
When you make up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself.
Being yourself. Being yourself.
I was myself. It didn't matter. I couldn't hit the note.
You can be somebody with your own point of view, just by acting yourself in whatever you do. You can be somebody.
Hi.
Hold up the playback, please. Will you please hold up the playback?
Okay, I'll see you. In a few seconds.
Bob Hope just called. Said he can't make it. Now you get on the phone and do whatever you can to get him here.
Bobby, it's Cheryl Tiegs. Yeah, how's my boy? Why aren't you here? Get over here.
Can I get a playback on the speaker time?
Ah, okay. Well, it's going very well. Yeah, I think we're standing together. How do you like that? You like that? Okay, you want to talk to Kathy again? Bye now.
If someone else is dying to say hello to you, Julius Irving, Dr. J, here he is.
Hello, Bob.
Yeah, we tried. We needed some of that energy that you were expending in Cleveland last time I saw you.
There are a lot of projects like this, but this one, let me just tell you about this one, is the most major campaign ever done probably in this country.
Oh, here we go.
You know? All right. I look forward to it. All right? A lot of love to you. Okay.
Hi. I just put everybody on. We have more.
If I could record Bob and Mohammed, it would be super. And then I'm going. Right? Mr. Hope, Steve Carmen.
He wrote the jingle.
Nice to meet you. Have you heard this song?
Yeah, played it a couple times.
Can you stand on a microphone and take a shot with us?
Sure.
All right? I want a rehearsal on the 60. I want two channels. One is Muhammad Ali, the other is Bob Hope. Right? Okay, roll when you're ready. You can make yourself get higher than you have ever known when you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style, being yourself.
You got the Rudy Valley key.
Being yourself. All right, I want to rotate. Shh, quiet, please. Roll when you're ready.
You can be somebody, 'cause the choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself. Being yourself.
That's awful good.
30-second version. That'll make me feel good.
You can make yourself get higher than you have ever known. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself.
All right, I want a sparkle. I want a big smile on that face. I want you to selfie with you. You understand? Huh? I love you.
All right, I love you too.
All right.
I'd rather not.
You hold it for me.
Thank you.
I have Dorothy Hamill here. I'm taking her to hair and makeup.
I want to listen once, though, can't I?
Oh, we're going to all listen.
Oh, we are?
Take, so I don't want
I know you're going to hate singing with me. I'm the worst.
No,
you
no.
wonder why Star Wars wasn't a musical. You can say no, and you won't be alone. You can make yourself get higher
Than you've ever known. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself.
You know, I heard you beat a turbo with your 928.
Yeah, I destroyed it.
You mean autograph, sir?
would.
No, he wouldn't.
Just put Cool Hand Luke under it.
That was better, Jennifer.
What? It didn't work, David.
Okay, Dave, when you do your pan, make it a pan that goes from one person, slides over to 2 people.
Come on, kids, we got 5 minutes. Everybody on the stage, we got to find your position.
And we're gonna
Let's
pull
go.
back.
We only got
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Paul Newman.
The more that you relate to each other, stars to celebrities to etc. You can look at them, you can talk to them, you can, bust their hair, play around. You take a kid under their name, leave all alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mr. Robert Hope.
You can make yourself get higher than you have ever known. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself. Being yourself. You can be somebody with your own point of view, just by acting yourself in whatever you do. You can be somebody, 'cause the choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself. Being yourself. You can be somebody with a plan of your own. You can say no, and you won't be alone. You can make yourself get higher than you have ever known.
When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way,
Setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself. Being yourself. You can be somebody with your own point of view, just by acting yourself in whatever you do.
you can be somebody. The choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself. Being yourself. Being yourself.
We really didn't just finish shooting a 60-second commercial. We didn't finish it, but we started a new spirit. And you, dear Robert.
And you too, Bobby.
And each and every one of you is that spirit.
Thank you.
Now let's take that spirit and spread it, and spread it, and spread it until the whole country is singing your song.
There's a new spirit starting. Come on, join us. Next, with Burt Reynolds, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Ted Nugent, John Schneider, Al Jarreau, and many, many others.
Sometimes you can't slow down. You're moving. Can't stop that feeling inside. You're dancing. It keeps you spinning around. Keep going. You gotta go for the ride. Yeah, just look at you go. You're rolling. Look at you doing the town. You're shining. Big Mac and a Coke on the go. McDonald's. You know we won't slow you down. You're moving to your own song. In your heart. We'll keep you going along. You know it. You don't have to slow down. No, no, no. Because you know we're around. You've been going strong all day. Yeah. You deserve a break today. At McDonald's, we'll keep moving. 'Cause you're rolling. We'll keep you moving.
Tonight, get high on yourself with Robert Conrad in the Coach of the Year.
You take on these kids, you're asking for trouble.
He can't walk, but he's a tough coach with lots of heart.
I want these boys to know that they've got a chance.
And he shows a bunch of delinquent losers how to become winners.
I teach, you learn.
The Coach of the Year, just the beginning of Get High on Yourself week on NBC. Thursday, Get High on Yourself.
That's wonderful.
As George Burns, Bob Hope, Johnny Carson, and TV's biggest stars send a love letter to Jack Benny.
And we just found it's workable without it. You know, I mean, I think we're the definitions. I mean, my background is atypical of the kind of people around me that were into it, and a rough school I went to, and you know, maybe it was considered a lower middle class or even on some edges poor kind of situation. And I was right smack in the middle of it, and I found it could work without it, you see, and I just feel like, well, maybe if I can say that it worked without it for me, then maybe it would be an inspiration to someone else.
I think a focus is terribly important, even if you're very young. If you have something that you want to do and you decide that this is, even if you're not the best at it, but something that you really like, and you make an attempt to do that 2 or 3 times a week and have an interest that's important to you.
When you went to school, did you, there's a lot of people around you start like pushing you into it, saying like, try this and you'll be real cool and stuff like that. Did they start pushing you into drugs?
Well, there was that approach on it, and unfortunately, a lot of the most creative people in the school, like for instance, the best basketball player in our school, who was like, I mean, on his way to being a pro, got caught up with heroin and found in a locker the next day, dead, you know, and I thought, God, why him? I mean, you know, he had a shot at like really something good, and he of all people was done in, you know, and I just I felt so bad about that, and I thought it just doesn't look good to me, you know. And also, I think that I was very goal oriented. I mean, at a very young age, like 9 or 10, I wanted to be an actor, and that's all I thought about, you know. I thought about airplanes, I thought about acting, and like I didn't see anybody else or anything, and I just sort of went for it.
Picking up the back straight. He wants the world record. And he is driving through the curve, running the curve hard. Can he do it? Oh, yes! Lippenjenko trying to hold on. Bruce Skinner is driving. And Skinner is coming hard. Bruce Skinner has kick the world record in the decathlon sideways.
Said I knew you can't make it.
The Cuban is ready to go. The referee stops the contest. Ray Leonard has won himself a gold medal.
If you really want to make it, you can make it. Come on, you can make it. Bang, 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 stand up. You can make it. You can make it. Stand up and bang. Keep on stepping high. Get higher on yourself and on your
Rosiers! 5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable.
And you can make it. Make it.
But let me just tell you a personal story. When I would be with a bunch of writers sometimes, you know, who were writing what they thought were jokes. And they would all be smoking pot. And they would all be laughing. Man, they'd be just falling down. But I wasn't smoking. And so it wasn't funny. And I'd say, well, that's fine if you let me pass out the joints to everybody in the audience when they come in the door, then they'll think it's funny. But if you ain't smoking it and you're listening to them jokes, they ain't funny. Let me hear from some people who haven't talked. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, when you go to school, Mike, is there a guy around your school that you could go buy a lewd from?
No.
What about pot?
No.
No. Well, then, were you introduced to drugs by anybody at any time?
No.
Are you surprised at hearing about this?
Yeah.
You are? Well, that's good that you're here then.
Those are the people that we need to talk to now before they get mixed up in this. When I was 16, I was selling acid in school and doing it myself. And by you telling me that you ain't doing it, man, that's, to me, is almost unbelievable. I believe you. But I mean, it's almost unbelievable because, man, I was selling this stuff every day.
Yeah, but I think it's terrific that he's not.
That's
And I
what
think
I
we
mean.
should, we got to tell him how good that is. We can't tell him that's bad, see?
Do you want to say something? Half of my friends are dead now. Over half of them.
Half of your friends are dead?
Yeah, because they were doing the same things I was doing. I mean, I saw one of my best friends, you know, right beside me. I had a needle in my arm at the same time he did. He died from a heroin overdose, sitting right beside me.
Now, see, I was just at home, you know what I mean? I was just kind of hanging out. I was just kind of hanging out at home, and they give me a call, and they said, say, Ted, you want to come out to California and jam a bit? I said, yeah, I'll come out and jam. I like to jam. I said, what would be the occasion? And they said, well, we got this little ditty going on the television. It's called Get High on Yourself. And I said, hey, that's my stuff. I said, I've been getting high myself all the time. Now, you might think I'm jiving. I tell a lot of my friends, I like to meet a lot of the rock and rollers when I'm on the highway doing things my way, you know what I mean? And a lot of them, you know, I tell them, they offer me a little this, they offer me a little bit of that, and I go, I said, jump back. I said, jump back, no thanks. I said, no thanks. And they never believe me, you know what I mean? Ask me if I care, but I just don't get high, you know, and that kind of stuff. I like to get myself beyond your wildest dreams. You know what I be talking about? Get high on my bad self. So I said, I'll come out and I'll sing about that. So they have a nice little song. In fact, check this out. You're going to like this. Now, you're going to like this. Check this out. This is a dandy. They said, okay, Ted, okay, you come out to California, and we'll send you a song, and you can learn it, okay? I said, right. They wanted me to learn this for you all. I said, man, here, catch this. I said, yeah, that is good. So I thought about it a second. I said, boom. I said, how about a little... How's that, boys? Come on! There's some guys that don't believe this. Some guys don't believe it out there. Don't believe you can get high on yourself, you know. Some rock and rollers out there think they gotta get all whooped up just to keep up with my rock and roll, you know. They think they gotta get wounded in the process. But I got news for them. Unfortunately, a lot of them aren't here to tell us about it. I like to get high on my bad self, you know what I mean? Of course, I wouldn't mind time to come, but we couldn't wake them up. You know, we got a lot to accomplish out here. We got a lot to accomplish in the years to come. We're getting sick and tired of picking up after people who can't carry their own weight, you know what I mean? What I say. I always thought I could be somebody with a plan of my own. I can get high and I won't be alone. You can get higher than you have ever known. You know, if you make up your own mind, plan up your own way, fill out your own style. Everybody got to do it alone. You gotta be yourself. Be yourself.
And the spirit continues with John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John, Leif Garrett, Morgan Fairchild, Charlie Pride, the Clark Duke Project, and many, many more.
Parade's car wash day. Get ready for the fun. Good times are coming your way. Rolling in one by one. Working hard, playing hard. Helping your friends along. A Big Mac and a Coke will keep you going strong. Really going, yeah, keep you going. Yeah, you're really moving up. Keep rolling. Working hard, working fast. Yes, you can. Carry out a bag of fun. Make the good times last. Good now. When you've been working hard all day, what a day. Then you deserve a break today. At McDonald's.
Tuesday, get high on yourself when Project Peacock and Dick Van Dyke take a unique look at the manners, language, and logic of being a child. Then meet God.
Not what you expected, huh?
John Denver and George Burns star in the comedy hit Oh God. It all happens Tuesday as part of Get High on Yourself Week on NBC. Wednesday, get high on yourself. At the Real People Family Reunion, take an entertaining look back at unforgettable real people on NBC.
You could be somebody, the choice is up to you. When you're making up your own mind, doing things your own way, setting up your own style. Being yourself, just be yourself.
You know, we're talking about oneself today. The whole idea is be proud of yourself and do the best you can, whatever your field of endeavor is. When we were all pulling together on that rope, we were playing tug of war. I sure was proud of all the people that were pulling on my side. Well, your side lost, so I ain't too proud of that. But before I sing a song, I would like to offer my condolences to the fellows who drew me in the goat sacking contest. Okay, let's sing about something we're all proud of. This land is your land. This land is my land. California, you see the island. You made the forest, you lovely water. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking back in the highway, I saw above me and beside me. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. Everybody! This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
concerns me is not that feeling, but the crash after it, or the accumulation of years of crash where then people are trapped. One guy, who was a good friend, he said, I was into coke and marijuana for 4 years straight. The first 3 years, there was nothing else that was better. That 4th year, he couldn't go to the bathroom. He couldn't have sex. He just wasn't interested in food. Boy, did he pay for it that last year.
The person I knew was in the business, and because he was always high, nothing mattered to him, so he missed auditions and he missed sessions, and eventually his career was over and he couldn't afford to buy it anymore anyway, which is probably a good thing.
I'm sure in your business there are a lot of people who are taking drugs.
No, I think that there are... a lot of you probably think that most show business people take drugs, but it's really not the case. I think it's a kind of glamorous image, or they've portrayed it as a glamorous image to take drugs. You know, it's hip to take drugs. So actually, a lot of the people I know who have those kind of hip images are not into drugs at all. And that's the sad part, because kids seem to think that, you know, to keep up with some of their idols, that they should do the same thing, where they're really not into it at all.
All right, how y'all feel? Doing all right? All right, listen, we got a song that we like to do that's written by some good friends of ours who we respect very much, and it's all about friends. It's about getting together and doing something for yourself. Isn't that right, Stan?
Yeah, the great thing about the song is there's a lot of ways to take the song. There's a line in the song that goes, I get high with a little bit of help from my friend. There's a lot of ways to interpret that. The way we interpret that is to get high on each other.
That's right.
You know, with a little love and all that. You know, put the drugs aside. You know, clean your bodies out.
That's right. You don't need it. Hey, wait a minute, Stanley. I'm talking about friends. I see a lot of friends out there.
Yeah, I see somebody. There's Leaf Jarrett right there. Come on, Leaf.
Who else?
PJ.
Randall and Susan.
Maria.
Al. Yeah. All right, Maria Mulder. That's right. It's a little help, y'all.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me?
Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key.
Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. What would you do when your love is away? Does it worry you to be alone?
Chris is my very best friend in the whole world. We're exactly alike. We both have trouble with math.
What's the square root of 164?
We both love horses. And we both hate our hair.
Yeah!
We even like the same diet, but then we found out he likes Marshall Wilk.
Marshall Wilk?
No two are closer than you. She shares in all that you do. A best friend, someone to care. Someone who'll always be there. Everything is more fun when it's done with someone. We got a place to get away when you deserve a break today at McDonald's.
Best thing about Chrissy is she's my best friend.
Here's to the two of you.
Monday, Get High on Yourself. An ex-con struggles to make a home for 3 unwanted kids.
I love you all.
Every Stray Dog and Kid, starring Bruce Weitz from Hill Street Blues. Then, and Baby Makes 6. She's 46 and pregnant, determined to have her baby. Starring Timothy Hutton of Ordinary People and Colleen Dewhurst of The Women's Room. Monday on NBC.
1 week week from tonight, it's Bob Hope's all-star comedy look at the new season.
Good idea.
Then Johnny celebrates 19 years on NBC in a 2-hour primetime special.
Your local McDonald's restaurants are proud to have sponsored this program. We think you deserve a break today, because there's nobody quite like you.
You make the most of what you are. To us, you really are a star at McDonald's.
You can be with your own point of view.
Just by acting yourself in whatever you do.
Like Tremaine, or Walter, or Al Jarreau, or Linda from Peaches and Herb right here. And I can't sing like Brother Billy, but I can sing like myself. We gotta say bye-bye, we gotta say bye-bye. Remember what you don't do. We gotta tell you goodbye, remember. Don't you wanna be somebody? You got to be yourself. We got to leave a message with you tonight. We gotta make it real plain. Hey, hey, I can't sing like nobody else, but he loves it when I beat myself. He got a special thing for me, yeah.